Hello, this is Ryan, doing commentary for The Haunting of Ghostface. Of course, this is my intro. I'm doing commentary by myself, of course, as I've done with the first two films of my movies. Now we're opening to the beginning. Now here is where I shot the Lake Michigan, where I was staying at this hotel. And it was near where Scream 4 was shooting. We had a hard time getting a hotel room when we were going to Michigan because they were shooting, of course, that movie when we were visiting. It was I don't know, late July or something. I don't know when they were shooting. So now we get to here. July 24th is Cassie's birthday, and we're here at my apartment. There's my mom bringing her best performance ever. Right here is the same day we were shooting the stuff with Ghostface chasing Cassidy and her jumping off that little cliff, which we're going to be coming up real soon. Now this is part 1 to the commentary, and then I'll do part 2 and part 3, part 4 later. Right here, we kind of just went with it. There was different lines that we kind of kept in with my script, but we kind of they kind of forgot it because it was a big opening scene. And we wanted to reshoot this, and because we didn't know if this was going to be good or not, if people were going to like it. And from Cassie's friends, they were all like, "Oh, this is good, this is fine." And I just went with it. I was like, okay, I'm okay with it. I mean, I could have reshot this if I wanted to, but I don't know. So, was my mom all shocked. Now, I went to numbering of 10 test screenings of this movie. We did reshoots and all this kind of stuff. Now, the problem with this movie is the movie was not received very well, as I've seen on YouTube. I put on a MySpace and video, and nobody even comments on it, or, And I've gotten a couple of things from friends that said, "Oh, well, this is really good," and other people have said, "Oh, this is crap. The lighting's terrible. All this is just terrible," and and I know it's a very hard movie to understand because my first two movies were like Michael Myers and chasing people, and people were expecting that for this movie. They were expecting Ghostface to just be getting after Cassie throughout the entire film, and that's all what they were expecting. And apparently they got something else. Now people are asking, why is there stabbing in the beginning, yet she got drowned towards the end? I thought it'd be up to the audience of what they think, and then a big shock towards the end. I thought that'd be kind of cool, so I did that. This is 1 year later, but not 1 year later. This is actually a dream. This is Full Moon. I think that's the song. It was in the beginning of Twilight. I really liked this song, so I felt like it was a good song to wake up Cassidy, Sydney, the character. Like I said, there was reshoots and script got changed, and before you know it, when I was finishing it, I was I don't know what I was gonna do. I was like, where am I gonna go now? You know what I mean? It was changed the seasons, and I had to change the story a little bit, and because the actors weren't available during the time, and it really, really pissed me off bad. And it was such a windy day, so sorry if you can't hear the audio down right here. Usually what me and her saying as I'm like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "Oh, I'm a lesbian." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." Kind of just laughing with each other. And then I tell her to just move on with your life, forget that, and I'll be here to help you. And she's like, "Oh, thanks for the advice," but yet she's still trying to get over it. But yet this is still a dream. She's not remembering that she did kill her mom yet, but later on she does. I had to get the best takes I could. I mean, we did about 8 takes on this one because I felt like it was an important scene. But yet, I only used the first 4 takes, so it's just, I don't know. It's a nightmare. Now here we go. This is at least people's favorite scene. People laugh at it, but probably not their favorite. This is Woodsboro Police Station. Officer Jones and Officer Mac and Dell. And they're kind of just yelling at each other. This is Officer Jones. These are just introducing the characters that you'll be seeing in the sequel. you know, Angela, who plays Officer Mac, she really doesn't get a big part in this, but she will be taking the stage in the next one, and she's just awesome. She's a really, really smart, kind-hearted person in this movie, and yeah, she's a really, really nice person. So, you know, she's a bitch in this, but yeah. So, I mean, I just told her to just ignore getting hit with the ball, and I just thought it was so funny. So now we're here with the stream in the water, kind of like a Scream 4 little thing, and we're here talking about suspicious stuff. Like, seems like everywhere I go, even outside it, I just see white walls. Now that's what she's saying. Now it's hard to hear because of the wind. Now with my new camera, I can take the wind sound off, so that's a good thing. And so I had a really issue, like I even made the audio the loudest. Now you see these white walls, that's what she's talking about, because it's bringing back those mental hospital things. Like I said, the script got changed, things got weird and whatever. Now right here we come. This is Deborah, Cassie's friend. We thought having her little cameo in this would be really funny, so she came in and just did that. That was hilarious. No, I love Robert. He is just such a funny guy. I've been friends with him since 2008. Mom has worked with him for such a long time. He is an actor in Los Angeles. He actually took a break from it. He's in Wisconsin for a while right now, but he wants to get back. He does a few short, low budget films. He's been zombies in like a couple films, like, I don't know, Dawn of the Dead or Shaun of the Dead, something like that. And it's always great to work with him. He did do the original Scream Junior Assassin that we were working on, and but apparently, of course, they got changed. But his character is basically the same character as he was back in the past. But yeah, so it was great to put those elements back, and you know, she's thinking that, you know, cops are always like killing people and stuff like that, and of course, cops get away with everything. So this is just like everyone's a suspect in this movie, you know. And I'm like, oh, don't think like that, it's just your mind, and, you know, I'm just, it's just like, and of course it's black and white on me, because it's like, well, am I the killer, is there suspicion there? Now, people were asking, why does it go from grass to snow? Like I said, we shot it in winter and summer, so I had to change it to, all this is just a dream. So, this is all a dream here. It goes from snow to grass, like, you know, you've had that in dreams where it goes from this to that, like, it's really weird. That's where I want to go with the whole concept. So, yeah, that's a symbol where I look through at my door to see who people who, you know, like who like by my door. Anyway, whatever. I have to really cut to the chase. This is Jack. I mean, this is my friend Brandon. He came in and took over my friend Robbie's role since Robbie didn't do such a good job. He's playing the character Jack, which was my old friend Austin. He was going to play this character, but then, of course, he quit, so reshoot, recasting, stuff like that. Now, I thought right here we believe that he is the killer, right here. And Brandon did a very interesting job, like, he's kind of a scientist guy. I mean, this was a very, very rushed scene. I mean, we only had him for, like, an hour, so we had to really hurry. So we didn't get too much takes with it, so it may have been a little rushed. Now, this is like February of 2011. Now, this is back in July of 2010, and then I'll be back for commentary part 2. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, bye.